Hi again. Hey, we're on our third part of the 4 for the depth gauge. Right now we're just going to make the tightening nut that holds the rod in place. So hang on with me. I'm just going to start a part right here. And I'm going to go like we always do and start on my XY plane. Now this is a circular part. It's just a simple thumb screw. Well, actually just a simple little nut. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to start just a circle. I'm just going to drag it out and drop it. Now, I've made some notes on my previous one. I know it's got to be a 1/4 inch in diameter on the outside diameter, and it's got to be no more than about 1/4 of an inch deep, to be honest with you. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply go in here and I'm going to do a circle with a diameter of 0.25, and I'm going to extrude this all of, say, let's go my whole depth. Let's go a whole depth. I think I can go. I'm going to go like 0.5625. Okay. Now I'm going to click on this surface and extrude, and I'm going to do another circle, and I'm going to make this circle about, let's say 0.375 in diameter. So it's just a little bigger. That'll be the top of it. Finish that sketch, and I'm going to extrude it back the other direction. So I'm going to tell it to reverse directions on me. Direction number 2, but it's not going to be cut, it's going to be joined, and this time I'm going to go say 1/4 of an inch. So that should give me my setup. Okay, so I'm just going to go boom. Now if I want to, I could have done that in 2 extrusions. I could have done it with a revolve. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I'm thinking just for handiness sake, I'm going to put a fillet on the top edge here. That's quite a bit. It's taken 1/8 off it, so there's only an 1/8 inch to grip. I think I'll take that down a little bit to like a 1/16. That way I've got a little more grip, but it still gives me a nice rounded surface right there. This surface right here, I'm going to say I definitely want to put a chamfer on it, but not much of a chamfer. Again, a 1/16 should be plenty. In fact, that might be too much. What do I want? You know what? We'll leave the 1/16. That'll help it put the pressure right smack on the rod. If it's not, we'll deal with that. Now, right here on this surface, I want to put threads on that. So I'm just going to click on the thread button right here. And I know I've got it on the face, the full length of that face. Specification, well, it's a 25 UNC course. So it is the correct thread for what I have on the other part right there. See, 0.25 UNC course. So I'm going to apply that and be great. Okay, so there we go. Now this surface here, I don't do a lot with surfacing just because, in Inventor, the surfacing's really not there. It's more of a surface trait. I mean, I attach that with a thread. And in like SolidWorks or something, I actually have to cut the thread into the part. In Inventor, I just have to tell it it's a thread and it attaches it to it and it acts like it's really there, but it's really not. So I can go in here and I can go say, you know what? So let's just take the whole surface here. Let's make this whole thing. It'd probably be a brass screw, but just because that's what it'd probably be. My biggest worry with that would be if it had galled up when you're trying to thread in and out or cross thread. Then I can come in here and I can do some surface textures and stuff like that. Glossy, polished, galvanized, whatever. I could change it out to be something different, but for right now, we're just going to leave it at that and leave it nice and smooth. Normally, in a real machine shop, we'd knurl this, and if you don't know what knurling is, that's just a surface texture that gives it some grip. It's kind of like diamond plating, but it's much, much smaller. It's a little square hex, or square triangular imprint on it. Knurling's great. You know what it is if you've ever machined, so no problems there. Thanks for your time, and we're going to go on and do the other part and be done with this in just a minute.